Princess Podcast Volume 4, and you are along for the journey. This is the greatest day of your life. Why? You've pressed play on the podcast, and you're going to learn so many new things today. I'm proud of you, and I'm just proud of you. Princess Podcast Volume 4. I'm John, if I hadn't already said that. And first, we're going to start today. I'm writing a new song because I'm a songwriter. I'm an artist. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that I'm an artist? And I'm writing a song because that's what artists do. They write poems and they make paintings and they do sculpting. Well, I write songs, and here's my song. It's called "The FBI is Watching Your Life Today." It goes like this. The FBI is watching your life today. The FBI is watching your life today. The FBI is watching your life today, and they don't like what they see particularly. What'd y'all think? Well, I probably won't win a Dove Award or a Grammy for it, but that's all right. So, hey, listen, I like to start off each week with something kind of funny, so why don't you listen to this one? There's this little boy, and he was in a high school class. He's a freshman high school class, and they were studying the world's great religions. And the teacher says, you know, there's certain fundamental truths of the world's great religions, like, well, Jewish people do not recognize Jesus as the Messiah. And Muslim people see Jesus as a prophet, but not as the Messiah. Can anyone else tell me another great truth of religion? And little Billy stuck up his hand and said, yeah, Baptists don't recognize each other at the liquor store. Speaking of that, I'm having a couple cold beers here tonight as we do the podcast. I found a whole 28-packer. I mean, there were a lot of freaking beers out in the broken refrigerator out in the garage, and so I broke into them tonight, and we're gonna just drink one after another until I'm stupid. What do you think of that? So we're just enjoying life tonight, doing a Princess podcast, and glad that you guys can be along. We won't have a scripture of the night tonight, though. I just thought the joke pretty much told the story. A couple of things. Let's do a Twitter update. Yeah, you guys, what do y'all think of my new strategy on Twitter of getting followers? I think there might be still a... excuse me, I just poured beer all over me. Oops. I think there might be this notion that you're not allowed to follow me on Twitter. Or it's not cool, or maybe you'll be blacklisted or ostracized, or, you know, your family won't love you anymore if you follow me on Twitter. This is all incorrect information. You're allowed to follow me on Twitter. There's no problem with it at all. And what I'm trying to do is we're working with, the way we're doing it is we just follow a lot of people. And think of it, if I follow you, think of it as me extending my hand in a handshake, okay? This is sort of the analogy that I've come up with. Think of me as extending my hand. Well, if you don't extend your hand back and follow me back, no problem, no love lost. I'm just going to unfollow you in a few days. See, we're going to have a paradigm shift. I know that the gurus say, well, this is the way you do it, and this is the way you do it. Look, I had one of these freaks the other day send a tweet out that said, the way you do it, if you're going to unfollow somebody, is give them a gift. You know, retweet something of theirs. I'm like, all I'm going to do is click the fucking button and say goodbye. You know? So that's what we're doing. We're gonna try to get some more followers. I'm not really comfortable with just 500 or 600 followers or even 1,200. I'm looking for more like 1.2 million, something like that. So we'll see how we can get that number going straight up real fast. And if it means you're not following me, listen, if you're listening this far into the podcast, for instance, and you have a Twitter account and you're not following me on Twitter, you really need to start asking yourself some serious questions as to why you're not. I mean, seriously, look in the inner recesses of your heart. Why are you not following me on Twitter? Am I not cool enough for you? What do I fucking got to do? I'm drinking beer, cussing. Fuck that bullshit. Look, we got some great events coming up soon that I think that you guys need to be at if you're in the Houston, Texas area. October 17th. Up at Numbers Nightclub, there's going to be a reunion for those of us that were sort of raised in the nightclubs in the late 1980s. For those of you that don't know, Houston, Texas was the place to be in this country in the late 80s if you were into nightclubs. And if you weren't into nightclubs and you were here, you got into nightclubs because that's just what we were doing. And that's why I'm always playing all that great music that y'all love so much. On my Twitter feed, I'll post a great song or something. Remember all that? Remember how I do that? Yeah, that's what we do because we like that kind of music. That's the music. People say, well, John, you're stuck in the 80s. No, I don't care much about the 80s. But that music, they don't make music like that anymore. Have you noticed that? The music that they're playing today is just not the same as it was. And so I was thinking about going up to Numbers and hanging out. If you guys want to come up and meet me. No photos. We don't take photos at Numbers. All right, that's a rule. Nobody's going to take a picture of me at Numbers. And y'all don't want a picture of me. I'm not important. I've only got 1,200 followers on Twitter. It's not like I'm an important person. So don't worry about that. But do come on up, and we're going to listen to some great music, I'm sure. My understanding is that Michael DeGrace and from Numbers back in the day and Mike Snow from 6400 are going to be DJing that night. And, my only problem with it is that, darn, I mean, it's on a Saturday night, so we want to keep people out of church on Sunday morning, right? Because something tells me that party ain't going to be over at 2 a.m. If my memory serves me correctly of those days. See you guys there.